Gentlemen, and here we go. Bonks versus N0KAP. Game 1. Who will take the lead in the series? Here we go. Here we go. So, looking into it as we get into Crash Zone Alpha, ladies and gentlemen. On the side of Bonks, 4 DDs, double gearing, daring, Ragnar, Des Moines, Salem, Napoli, and then a Yamato and an Ohio. Hidden Stats is the name for the Yamato. Interesting. I always love seeing what names come into it. On the side of N0KAP, we've got Shima, Yu Yang, Daring, Ragnar, Nevsky, Salem, Nevsky, Ohio, Kremlin. We'll see where they go from here. Okay, so as we watch this, ladies and gentlemen, here we go there. Now, Yu Yang, Nevsky, Ragnar, Daring, Shimakaze, we're going to see what's going to go from here. Looks like they're sending the Yu Yang and the Ragnar into the mid, and this is interesting to me. If they're going to send them both into the mid, I think this is going to be... Okay, this is a radar Yu Yang. I was thinking it might be smoke, and I love them. I love this choice. So they're going for the double radar, try to smack it. You think it might be a Yu Yang smoke because of the fact that he's going to smoke up some of the DDs that can't, like the Ragnar. But no, he is set up for radar. That'll be intriguing. Now, Shimakaze speed boosting along with Nevsky, Kremlin, Nevsky over to the right. Daring, Salem, Ohio going to the left. On the side of Bonks, we've got Daring and Ragnar heading into the middle, along then a Gearing, Des Moines, Napoli, and Ohio heading north, and a Gearing, Salem, Yamato heading south. This is going to be interesting to watch this early fight. What happens here with this Daring, Yu Yang, Ragnar combination is going to be very, very, very interesting. Okay, now with this, as we watch in here, ladies and gentlemen, Deepwater torps out from the Yu Yang. He's not going to catch anything with those. That is a downside, of course, of the Yu Yang. You don't get that ability to torp the DDs. Daring is set up there. They got Baconated over on the side, so we got double DD setups here. Shimakaze is pushing hard up here for N0KAP. Gearing is heading up as well. I'm interested to see, are they going to try to smoke the Des Moines in aggressively? Because that Des Moines is coming really far forward right now. Kremlin's going to have angle on him pretty soon if he's not careful. We're going to have to watch that. We see the radar out from the Yu Yang. They have spotted the Daring. They don't know about the Ragnar yet. Let's see what happens here. Are they going to use the Ragnar radar? Nope. They're going to pull the Daring out, and they're going to poke the Ragnar forward, see if he gets spotted, but they're being smart. Baconated will know that there is a Yu Yang here because of the torps, and that was a nice torp dodge by Herdnell. But because of the Deepwater torps going under him, he'll know the Yu Yang was in mid. We'll have to see. C is also now being contested. Shimakaze of Glickcoma is backing out from it. Gearing is going, but they've got the Shimakaze in radar range. Not for long, though. He is right on the edge of it. So they're going to have to keep pushing that Des Moines forward, and I called it. That Des Moines is just going to keep charging forward, use the smoke, try to get himself into a very aggressive position, and that Shimakaze is going to pay for it because he's going to take some damage. Already down 3,000 health and change, and going from there. Now, as we watch in on this, Shimakaze, ooh, he has gone dark, but how much more damage does he take before he goes down? Down 6,000 health now. They are blind firing that Des Moines fairly effectively. Ohio has shots on the broadside Kremlin. The shots are flying fast and furious. C has been taken. We haven't even had a chance to check BRA. Oh, here we go. How do these hit? He is lucky it's only 12,000. That could have been a lot more. Real quick peek over down onto A, ladies and gentlemen. Gearing and Daring. They are going to be going at it. I like this Salem positioning down here. He's going to stay wide, try to get unspotted, get up here to this island on I-3 to have the angle. Addy of Bonks is already in position on the far side, though, to deny it. We'll have to keep an eye out, but let's go back up here. So, great advantage of having the Des Moines there is you smashed the Shimakaze. Downside of having the Des Moines where you did is now you have to get the Des Moines out of that smoke at some point, because the smoke will dissipate at some point, and when it does, you're in problem. Shimakaze looks good to dodge torps. No. Oh, he doesn't dodge the torp. He can't turn out of it in time, and that is massive. Shimakaze down to 4,000 health early on. That is going to make it a challenge. Ohio taking shots out at the Ragnar. He's going to miss those because they're dodge. And the Des Moines of Arch Zero has cut himself away. But is he beaching himself on the island here by accident? Looks like he's just going to go slide through with the barest of escaping mechanisms. Yu Yang radaring in mid, but Yu Yang does not want to take a fight with Ragnar and Daring. They are going to absolutely wallop him, though Ragnar of Buddy Christ is trying to help back, but right now this is a big advantage for BONKS with the 2-on-1 with where the Yu Yang is, and the Yu Yang's trying to get away, but remember, Yu Yang has no heal, he has a DCP, but as soon as he burns that DCP, it is open market on him, open season to get the fires. We'll see where he goes. DCP has still not been ticked down to 11,000 health. He's down to 50%. Update on score. 100-point lead to the side of BONKS. They are holding or contesting all 3 caps. Health is still only about 30,000 apart, 30,000 apart. The Des Moines of Arch Zero did take some more damage getting out of there, but now that he's out of here, he's in good position. And look at this Napoli. Napoli got the broadside on the Kremlin, but Kremlin's got the shots in. Napoli looks like he's turned to dodge well. He has shots are going to miss for the most part. The Nevsky will put some shots out on him, but he gets away there without getting hammered. Now, as we zoom in here, let's watch what's going on. So, I like this repositioning. N0KAP's bringing the Ragnar back in to assist the Yu Yang. At B, they're going to take a look, and they're going to try to turn that around. Down at A, it's been all quiet on the southern front for the most part right now. I mean, you're seeing some shots being spammed out there from both, and a nice blind fire coming in there on that Daring, and nice blind fire from the Daring towards that Gearing. But right now, it's not really seeing any significant damage. This is kind of just a Cold War standoff. N0KAP is taking the effect and moving those 2 DDs into B. This will pause the points growth if the Shimakaze pops back into C, which he's not yet. So points lead is now only growing at 2 points every 3 seconds instead of the 4, but it is 160 points. Admiral Fat Daddy, with capital PH there, is doing his best to tank there while focusing and trying to let his team get some advantages. Shimakaze dropping torps away in a variety of locations. He wants that Gearing. Gearing doesn't look like he's going to take the shots. And we'll have to see where we go from there. So, shots out from the Ohio. N0KAP's Brady dodges those. And I do like the double Nevsky up here. They've got the Shima spotting, and that Napoli is in a really tight spot. He has to come out of that island, and if he wants to get dark, he is going to have to eventually give broadside. Now, good armor, so it's going to still probably be HE spam, but he's got to watch for that Kremlin trying to drop the AP shells on him over top of the island. Kremlin also using his heal. He's still got 24 seconds left. And while we're talking, BCAP was as suspected taken, so now the points lead is going to hold steady at about 170. Radar down south, they do not quite catch the Daring with that. That's the downside of the Salem, ladies and gentlemen, because if this was a Des Moines, the radar range would have caught it. Radar out in mid. Ragnar's found the other Ragnar. We're going to have Ragnar fight. Yu Yang is trying to open up, but Daring and Ragnar still, in my opinion, beats Yu Yang and Ragnar in terms of damage. And Buddy Christ is pushing forward, trying to avoid taking as much damage as he can. DCP and heal out, but 12,000 health and having to pull out. He's gone the worst end of that trade right now. And Baconated now has to just disengage if he wants to not take damage from the Yu Yang. Or he may just go straight in for the Yu Yang. We'll see what happens here. Looks like he's going to go in for the Yu Yang, and as I said earlier, any damage you get on the Yu Yang is big because of the fact that he can't heal it. Ragnar still has 2 heals left. Radar out from Salem, not going to catch the Gearing. Once again, the reason is you like the Salems for the super heal, but you get that lower radar range, and so you're not catching ships like you could. After that early start, seems like it's calmed down here into a game of tug of war on caps. Each team holding 1 cap and B being contested. That points lead still sitting about 170, but BONKS has taken a significant health lead as the health difference is now over or just about 100,000. As we continue to look down and see what we go with there. Uh-oh, Battleship Nagato's got to watch out. Those torps look really juicy. Can he find the line dodge? Looks like he will. Shimakaze with some really good setup torps there. Almost catches him. Kremlin of Fat Daddy also, he's using his heal. This is his last heal. That is not where you want to be 10 minutes into battle, already having burned your final heal. But they are starting to return fire onto the Ohio of N0KAP. Yeah. And we'll go from there. Now, B has been capped. The Yu Yang's going to duck back in. Daring is at 19,000. The Ragnar's at 11,000. And Buddy Christ is using his last heal to get himself back up to as much health as possible. So he's going to be sitting at 16,000. Ragnar still has one heal over here after the one he's using right now. I believe we will confirm here in a second if that was the last one or not. Yeah, he still has one more. So Baconated does have the bigger health. Now we're starting to see what looks like a consideration of a push in towards A. They've already got A, but they're looking at for N0KAP starting to possibly move this forward. The problem is if you want to move forward, you have a Yamato and you have to dislodge that Salem. And right now, Mr. Hutz is getting a slightly worse end of the deal in fighting Addy. That being said, both of them, or actually no, Addy still has 3 heals. Mr. Hutz has only 2 heals. He'll heal back up here pretty soon. But it's only 7,000 health differentiating those, make that 4,000. We'll keep an eye on it. B is being re-engaged by the side of N0KAP as they push in. And focus has switched from those Nevskys onto the Ohio of N0KAP, trying to get him to burn down. He's recently used DCP. He does have heal in 15 seconds, but they are looking for those fires on him. We'll see if they can get him. BONKS has crossed the 700 point mark, 7.5 minutes till they win. Still no first blood, and we're already 11 minutes and change into the game, which is intriguing. Uh-oh, Gearing of Battleship Nagato. Is he going to get the dodge on those torps? This is going to be close, and he is going to get the dodge on those torps. But he's going to take some damage from the Nevskys as he gets out, so a little bit of turn. We're going to see first kill here on the Shima, and we are. Arch Zero hits him with the Des Moines shells, and first blood goes to BONKS. And finally, with just over 12 minutes left, or taken in game, we have our first kill on the board. That being said, N0KAP is capping B, which will put them in a strong position, but the Daring is going down. Ragnar and Gearing are working him, and that is a dead Daring, ladies and gentlemen, most likely. He's got the heal going. He's trying to get dark. Can he get dark in time? He's dodging. It's going to be tight. He's still spotted. There's the radar coming out from the Ragnar. Ooh, and the Gearing of Todd Howard does take a Daring torp. That is massive. We see it right there. Baconated returns onto the Daring, but they have... N0KAP has fought back and grabbed a kill. 100,000 health differential, 340 points differential. We'll have to see what happens here. Now, the Ragnar of Baconated is in a very aggressive spot. He's popping shots onto the Ragnar. Dyer is looking as well, but the Yu Yang's about to open up on Baconated. And while he has one heal left, that's only going to get him a little over 11, 12k. Oh, but the Ragnar of Buddy Christ, not in a good spot. He's getting shot by the Ohio, the Daring, and the Ragnar. Shells are in, and he is going to go down, ladies and gentlemen. 3 kills to 1 now for the side of BONKS. Can they return the favor for N0KAP? Can N0KAP return the favor by killing off Baconated? He's down to 9,900 health. He has a DCP if he needs to use it, but he's still got to dodge. Yu Yang of Denny Herdnell is also getting slapped in. Oh, he's being driven right into the torps. This is not good, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful... Oh, talk about a clencher right there. Survives by less than half a kilometer. And now he sees the Ragnar again. He's going to put the shells in, but I think it's going to be the worst end for him. We'll see. Nobody really taking damage yet. Nope. As I say that, the Yu Yang gets slapped. Ragnar does take a little bit of damage. He is taken down to 7k, but it doesn't matter. Oh, make that 4k. He is still alive, and that is all of the DDs for N0KAP off the board here. At A, the Salem of Mr. Hutz is getting ready to go down. There's 30 seconds left until game 1 is done, ladies and gentlemen. N0KAP desperately looking. Where can they get a kill? They did some good work, but it looks like Mr. Hutz, he's got the heal procced, but he is probably going down. He's pushing forward, desperately trying to get some kill. But as the Yamato drops the shells, the Salem will go down, ladies and gentlemen. And your winner taking game 1 is the side of BONKS. Don't know why it said TNG there, because it's BONKS.